Welcome back to another episode of Who Am I to Judge podcast. I'm Alexis.
And I am Samantha. Welcome back to the show, everybody.
Hello.
She loves to yawn as she joins
I know.
us. How are
That's
you,
hilarious.
Alexis?
Oh my
Since I
God.
last talked to you.
Today is a better day, but
Amen.
in the midst of my world turning upside down, it is a good day. What about you?
Alexis, you can't just say that to the people and not.
The people who
Yeah.
know, the people who don't. Keep going.
Oh
Go
my
ahead.
goodness, my sister. Um, I am good. I just got finished trying to do some things for the pod here. We're trying to expand our reach. So I was just doing some, business for the pod and yeah, I'm also trying to figure out what I'm doing with my hair right now because
I thought you
I
said you were
think
going to cut it down like all the way.
I know, but I'm really this is, I guess, the longest I've gotten it,
Mm-hmm.
and so I'm just kinda am I really about to, start over right now?
Yes.
Um, because there's things that I want to, do,
Like
you
what,
know?
braids?
No, just certain styles, I kinda, wanna do, finger waves
Mm-hmm.
and things like that, and Danielle actually recently got a, sit under the dryer
Mm-hmm.
for the house, and
Mm-hmm.
so I'm just "It's the perfect time," but it's also just I have to do something with this, and
That's
Moni's, at
hilarious.
a wedding right now. She's at
Oh, so you would be
a
like without,
destination wedding.
yeah.
And I also it's haircuts are expensive, so I'm just
Yeah.
I might have to do this myself, so anyways, we have so much to
We have
talk
so much to talk about,
about.
y'all. So let's get to it. I'll actually, well, it doesn't matter, I guess. Who's on Charles Samantha?
So, first we're gonna have to talk about our girl Meg the Stallion. I'm very pissed about this news. If you haven't heard by now, Meg the Stallion announced on her Instagram this weekend, I think it was on Saturday, that she broke up with Clay Thompson. I can read the exact post. So
Yeah, read the post.
she said, cheating had me around your whole family, playing house, got cold, quote unquote, cold feet, holding you down through all your horrible mood swings, horrible in caps, and treatment toward me during your basketball season. Now you don't know if you can be, quote unquote, monogamous, question mark, question mark, question mark. Bitch, I need a real break after this one by and she also put out a statement to people, really announcing the breakup. She said, I've decided to make the decision to end my relationship with Clay. Trust, fidelity, and respect are non-negotiables for me in a relationship. And when those values are compromised, there's no real path forward. I'm taking this time to prioritize myself and move ahead with peace and clarity. So literally the internet went wild. Literally people Megan really is the people's princess in
Mhm.
some parts of the internet, cuz there's other nasty parts that question if she really got shot and are free Tory and whatever. Um but yeah, people are are you kidding me? Cheating? She first of all, I love that she actually put the reasoning out,
Mhm.
said exactly what it was, because I think a lot of times when we don't, we protect, that person's image, and it's just you really got me fucked up out here. So yeah, the internet is we hate Klay Thompson. Finally I can say it.
Mhm.
You are not cute. There was this one video that was just we were all really okay, if you're happy, we're happy type thing. When she first introduced Clay as her man, we were just okay, we want Megan to be happy.
Mhm.
And people are talking about, this is parasocial, what the fuck ever. We know a lot about Megan's story, especially, losing her mom and her grandmother, being an only child, and just just a lot that she's had to go through with the industry, and also just people on the internet being like bullying her about like something that happened tragically to her, So what are your thoughts? Like, one, I'll just say, last thing I'll say is like, I'm just so proud of her for leaving. Like, this is something that is not the norm among the rap girlies. Like, they be staying,
Girl,
and
R&B girlies too. The Queen Bee. It wasn't, cheating.
yeah.
Sometimes people stay.
Yeah, people say, and Megan has said in her songs, just like, I will not be that bitch, and she's like standing beside her word, and I am proud of her, and just sad for her. Like, she did announce that she is ending her
Moulin Rouge.
Moulin Rouge. I don't know if it's a residency, but like her time at the Moulin Rouge, she's ending that early on May 1st. And yeah, like she seems like she really needs time after this like betrayal. So yeah, it's just sad. What are your thoughts
I
when you
mean,
saw
no,
that?
it's really sad. I mean, I felt really bad. I mean, I love when people put people's business on Front Street that deserve it, and I just feel like, yes, like, because people are gonna be asking why you broke up, so there's no harm in just telling what it was, which is he cheated and this is what it is. So I kinda love that. Obviously, I feel bad for her. I mean, I just feel like she's someone who had like, needs good people in her life, and it's like, don't
Yes.
come into her life unless you can be, like,
Right.
there. We know that she's lost her parents, we know that she's gotten shot, we know, it's just a lot of things, and so I feel like for one, I mean, I didn't really have an opinion of her dating Clay because of the sense of like, I just don't really. I mean, I like Megan Thee Stallion, but it's like I'm not a stan in any way. So just it was to me, it was just another person dating another person. But it was like in my mind, I was like, oh, this might work out because I do feel like the narrative around Clay Thompson, from what I knew of him, was like, oh, he's a basketball player, he's a nice guy, and he's good at he's good at basketball. And so, well, until like a year ago. And so like I feel like
Yeah,
that
I didn't know
was
about
the
him.
I mean, I knew just because, I played 2K. My parents are
Mhm.
basketball watchers. They've been basketball watchers all my life. So like I know basketball players just off of that. And so
Mhm.
it's just like, yeah, like I know, he was really good. I know his last year in Golden State, he
Yes.
was like terrible, but regardless,
He
he
had a successful
he's like,
career.
yeah, he's rich, he's successful, and
He's
he's
like
not a
four-time
bum. Yeah,
champion.
he's not a bum. Like he is he's an NBA champion multiple times. And so her narrative around it
Yeah,
was like he's very nice, like, like
yeah, she
he
said he was
treats me
nice.
different. And I'm sure compared to the men she's used to, he probably was the nicest guy she's probably ever dated, to be honest.
Right, and
But I
that's
feel like
sad.
one thing that like I don't put past men is that they'll cheat, especially an athlete. I don't care who you are. You could be, I mean, at the end of the day, Beyonce got cheated on. So it's just like, especially an athlete, you will get cheated on. And so I just feel like, to me, I'm not surprised. I just feel sad for her, really.
Yeah, I definitely thought that, he was it seemed like they were taking this seriously, and, um,
Yeah. As serious as it
I
can go, but, like, I don't know, like, I remember I was talking to somebody, they were like a D1 athlete, and not like talking like that, but literally having a conversation. A D1
Mhm.
athlete in basketball, and they were just talking about how, like, even in college, as a D1 athlete, when they would travel to different schools, the hotels would have, like, girls there ready to fuck them.
I
So
mean,
can
for
you
sure.
imagine a multimillionaire pro athlete, even the nicest of the Christians, I'm sure, still fuck other girls when they are on the road?
I know, well, then don't be in a relationship. Like, that's
Obviously,
my
but this is that they're not living like that.
Yeah, well, I think that that is fucked up,
It
especially
is.
because like, that you're gonna hurt this person if they're not in
He probably didn't think she would find out.
Alexis. It's just like he's gotten caught a lot of times. Like, now that people are like looking into his history, it's like he has cheated on a lot of people. I don't know if you've heard, like, apparently he had a journal where he was talking
Yes,
about
Shahadi
his
was telling me
cheating.
that.
Yes, he was talking about how, is this who I am now? Like an addict, and, somebody that has sex with women and blah, blah, blah.
Like a sex addict, he was
It's
saying?
kind of exhilarating, but yes. And
Oh
so
my
I'm just
god.
like, it is just like, and then another woman, she said that, she's like a basketball watcher too. And she was like, yeah, he did like have a temper on the court. Like he would like throw these temper tantrums and stuff. So she can imagine like,
Yeah, I mean,
and
he's
so
emotional, I'm sure.
I just think it's really fucked up. I think that men are just so inconsiderate in so many ways. Like this woman, first of all, like I was watching the King of Reeds, like um he posted this clip when they were at her foundation, like the inaugural
Mhm,
foundation for her
mhm.
for her charity. I'm sorry.
Mm,
um and so he was talking about like how, amazing this is. He said her parents by name. He was like, I'm sure, Holly, and I'm not sure what her dad's name is, but he said both their name, if they were here, they would be so proud of her. And
mhm.
it's just like I can't imagine that level of they were purchasing a house, they purchased a house together.
Mhm, mhm.
He named a boat after her. She cooked, Thanksgiving
It just
dinner,
sounds like
like
rich people shit to me. Like, I feel like when your money is not an issue, you do make decisions like that more so on a
buying a
whim.
house
Yes,
together.
because it was like what I read was like it was like $8 million or something. It's like when this is like the amount of money they both have is probably, especially him, this level of money, like they're making decisions like that. I just feel like are not as big of a deal as it
I
would
mean,
be to me and
yes,
you.
but I think it is still like obviously there is a, yes, but I do think that it's not just everyday shit.
No, it's not everyday
You
shit. He
buy
was
a
selling
house
her
with a
dreams. He was
woman.
lying. He was selling her dreams. He was playing her.
That
She
is
fell
terrible,
for it.
Alexis.
He didn't. It is terrible, but I guess in my mind, this is the exact type of shit that I expect from a athlete. I'm not saying she should have expected it. I'm saying it's fucked up and he made it to believe that she shouldn't. But I guess I'm not surprised. But I feel bad for her because she is someone where it's like truly, if you it's just selfish. It's like if you cannot be a fully healed, emotionally available person, don't come
Right.
near her with a 10-foot pole. But men are so fucking selfish. Like they're attracted to her deeply. She has a sexy ass body. She's talented, she's smart, she's powerful, she has money. It boosts your social capital to be next to her. You get into other rooms that you normally wouldn't as a basketball player, being with Megan Thee Stallion. And then you also have other men envious of your woman, which I know men really like. So it's like at the end of the day, it's just selfish. Like he pursued her and stayed with her and dated her out of a selfish reason, knowing whole time he wasn't fully committed. That's what it sounds like.
Yeah, that's crazy. I mean, I think I do get surprised time and time again by the audacity
Hmm.
of like
Yes.
your willingness to have me out here looking crazy.
Hmm.
Like I'm going to games with your mother. And
Hmm.
like I don't it's not even that I'm surprised. It's just like the disregard of this person that you can't say that you care about this person in any way, shape, or form.
No, he
Like,
doesn't.
but that's like I feel like he probably would say that
Well,
he
he's like, I
does.
care about her, but I like he probably would say this. I care about her, but I made a mistake. He would just be like, I'm not perfect. That's what he would say.
That's so crazy. Like
It's not
I
sufficient. It's
think
not a good
that we
answer.
should have to dissect these like not dissect, but just like there has to be like men just have to evolve because
I mean,
that
sex is
is
just not that serious to like
insane.
ruin trust and like relationships that you care
And
about.
fuck up a person that's like gonna
And
have to
yes,
deal with this for
yes,
a while. Like
and harm
people
someone you
just
care about in that kind of way. It's
yes.
not that there's nothing that should be that good, to be honest.
And it's just like I think that people really underestimate like they're always talking about men's mental health and all this stuff. It's just like the toll that this type of stuff takes on women's mental health, like her
Mhm.
having to stop this tour, like stop her on
I mean, she was
Broadway.
crying at the fucking curtain call.
That's
Yes.
crazy.
I
Like,
know.
you know what I mean? And I think that like men really minimize the time that it takes to heal from betrayals are very
They're hurtful.
abusive, I
Yes,
would say,
they're
like, it takes
traumatic,
it's
like
traumatic, like, you will never, like, love the same, like,
mhm.
and especially people that are putting themselves out there to love, it's just like I just feel like men they really have to, and I was telling Danielle this, I was just like, "Women should be able to sue."
This is
Girl, get that
sorry, but this is the
Ew.
actual cover. He looks crazy.
He does look
He looks
crazy.
scary. He
Send
doesn't
that
look
to me.
attractive at all.
Right, he does, which
Sorry,
is,
go
like,
ahead.
kind of wild.
Like, he
That was
approved that picture?
You guys, the people that are listening, we're looking at Jay-Z on the New York Times
Like,
Magazine.
they
Just
approved that
I'm
picture, his
telling
camp.
you, it's
That looks
time for
terrible.
it's
He's
Jay-Z
ugly, I'm
time.
sorry.
Oh,
He is
like
I'm sorry. You could call me ugly too if you think I am, but this is just my personal opinion. I know I can't imagine that like Beyonce thinks this man is attractive.
I just don't think yeah, this was not a flattering picture. It's giving mugshot.
It's giving
Sorry.
like he looks stunned. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he literally looks like he's like gotten caught and he's stunned in the picture. Like, what the fuck? He looks
Yeah,
terrible.
we're gonna get back to,
Sorry, we're gonna get back to what we were saying. I just
we're
was
gonna get
scrolling and
back to
saw it.
Beyonce in a
But
little
yeah, we'll
bit.
get to her. We'll get to her. But yeah, go ahead. At the end
But
of the day,
yeah,
it's sad. It is
I just
traumatic. He's selfish. He's not thinking about anybody but himself and his fucking dick. And now he has to deal with the consequences of not being with her. And I'm sure eventually it's gonna hit him that she was a companion
she was really
and
serious, yeah.
he lost it. And I just again, I what I hope that for her is that she, gets the healing she needs, but then also like any other man that comes around her
Yes.
is mature. That's the number one thing, mature. Like, I want someone who is emotionally intelligent, who is mature, not someone who's addicted to sex, someone who's like the minute they're in a fight is tweeting, like, maturity. That's what she needs.
Did you see, all the some of the TikToks that were just like, "This is our time," like the
Oh,
masked
that's
lesbians.
hilarious.
They're like, "Come on, this is our time to put on our best foot
Look,
forward." Because
she will get treated. I
seriously.
mean, look, some studs think they're men and will try to act like a man and be toxic as shit. But what I will say is, like, she would be great with a really
Yes.
soft, like
Woo.
really soft and like sensitive stuff. She would love that.
Have you been seeing Portia and the girl she's dating?
Yeah, but I
I
don't
think
know.
she's fine.
I'm kind of over it because like Portia was like, I mean, I'm not like I don't like it's just like, girl, just call it what it is. You're gay. You're bi. Like, once people start talking like that, I
Right,
just
just say
immediately
just
am
yeah.
turned off by the
But she
relationship.
has been bi for a long she has been
She doesn't say it though.
I
She's
know.
like
I feel like people are weird about bi, sadly.
she's like, I'm my own sexual. I mean, it's just like when people start talking like that, I just immediately get turned off by the relationship. I'm just like, okay, so next.
You're hilarious. But yeah,
But
somebody like her, boo. That would be nice for Megan Thee
yeah, just
Stallion.
somebody kind, the immature. I'm asking for maturity. I think the maturity is
Maturity.
the number one thing.
Whew.
She needs someone who is mature because I feel
And
like who cares if they're fine? Who cares all that? She needs someone at the end of the day is going to consider her, is not going to be spiteful, is going to like take a beat. Like, she needs a mature person.
absolutely. She definitely
And she'll get that.
and I hope she has girlfriends that she can talk to.
Me
And
too.
I am putting myself up, like putting in an application to be Meg the Stallion's friend girl. Like, you can call me. Me and my sister will definitely, we're just kind souls. Like, I just feel like there's people that are just fucked up out here. Like, I don't know. Did you see the Glorilla thing? Is that did that really happen that she put laughing emojis?
I saw that they said she did, and I just was like, again, maturity. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, even when I see
That's
karma
fucked
happens to,
up.
even when I see karma happening to someone, this is the thing. I
But
am
at the
just
same
not a
time,
person who cares about social media. Like, so it's just like I would never think to tweet something about somebody
Right.
else because I'm just like, who gives a fuck? I'm 33. I mean 34. That's
That's a
embarrassing.
miserable person.
Exactly. So to me, I'm just like, it just isn't. I'm shocked that Glorilla doesn't find that embarrassing because it shows that you're also consuming
Right.
yourself with the person you hate's business. And so I don't know.
Right.
It's just to
Enough
me
to put it out. It's like, you
enough to
really
then influence your actions. So no.
yes, and it's just like, yeah, like and even if you feel like that, like you said, like,
Who cares? Right. Why are you
keep
tweeting
it in
about
the
it?
group chat, talk to
Right.
your friend about
We're too
that,
grown for
like
that at this point.
and it's just like and you seen that, clip circulating of her man just saying, like, I it was like a reporter asked him, like, like, "How do you get ready for games that are in
Oh
the
yeah,
middle of the
she
day?"
pisses her off or
He was
whatever,
just
pisses him
like,
off.
he gets on my nerves though,
Hmm.
like, I wanna take a nap, I wanna go
Yeah.
to bed. It's
Yeah, I
just
saw it. I get
like
maturity. Like I watched that for both of them. Like get with the person who's mature. It's just terrible, and she needs to
I
grow up
think
as
she
well.
thought that he was, I feel like she thought Klay Thompson was grown up, but
She probably did, and he probably sold it to her like that. And I guess, like, this is what I was trying to tell Courtney.
oh,
Like,
yeah.
compared to the men she dates, he probably is the most mature. You know what I'm saying? Like, I would not be surprised if
But
that's
I'm
just the
telling you,
facts.
Alexis, like, these men can play the game, like, he probably would have seemed mature, like, I'm sure there were some holes because obviously talking about, him being horrible to her during, like, the season, like, that might have been, like, a clue, but I feel like a lot of these men, like, first of all, there are red flags for sure, there always are red flags. Um, like, I'm contradicting myself because it's just like, these men are very manipulative to the point where they will fake
I
intentions,
mean, yeah.
and it's just like, I'm at a point now where it's just like, I think she needs to take the Mariah Carey route and take this man to court for her time. Like, I think that, like, that might be one of the only ways to stop men from wasting our time and literally it's coercion. Like, that's how I feel about it at the end of the day. Like, this is straight up coercion. Like, you can't sell dreams, buy a house, and, like, in the back of your head not have any intention on actually doing that. Like, so I think she has the case, and I think more women should try to get some type of emotional uh I don't know what the core word is, but get something for your troubles because this is crazy. I'm over it. I'm over
I'm
men.
over it. Let's move on to the real juice. Okay, so we want to say it
Yes.
here and say it here first, okay?
Yes.
We believe Beyonce Giselle Knowles Carter is pregnant. And we have
Yes.
evidence to allegedly, we'll say that, we don't want her to come after us, but we have um our evidence to support
Yes.
these claims. And
Yep.
so
And
we'll
this
go ahead.
yeah, we'll break it down. I was just gonna say, don't go ahead. Just go
So
ahead.
we want to start by bringing this all the way back to the sacred event. That's where we
Yes.
should start.
Yeah, and we can kinda basically all of this has been coming out, like, me and Alexis have been, like, just in the background,
Mhm.
like, our
Mhm.
usual thing of just,
Mhm.
like, what is happening? We know that
Mhm.
Beyonce's coming to the Met Gala. What
Mhm.
is she announcing? What is this
Mhm.
rollout a part of? So,
Mhm.
obviously, our Beehive ears are perked up.
Right.
So, as we're a week out,
Wait,
we are
sorry. One oh sorry, go ahead.
mhm,
I wanted to say something.
go ahead.
We'll just basically once we get to the timeline, say what you need to say,
Okay.
and then I want to say something about the timeline.
So so since we're a week out, obviously there's been lots of stuff happening in the news. There's been some Beyonce things. So like you said, let's go back to the sacred event.
I wanted to say before that sacred
Okay.
event though, like we were seeing a lot of paparazzi photos prior, like a couple of days
Yes.
prior to about of Blue, but in Rumi. shopping in Paris, but whenever Beyonce was getting was out,
Yeah.
there was umbrellas. There was the only thing you
Mhm.
could really see was her hair. So there
We
was
talked
already.
about this on the show
Oh, we
then
talked about
too.
the show. Okay, so
But
there was
just like let
already.
it we were peeping some
Right.
things
There was
then.
already clear that there's something we're hiding. And I thought it was at first like, oh, she's going to pop out with a new hair color or something.
Yes.
And that all
We
changed
were
when the
all
sacred,
convinced.
we were all convinced. And that all changed when the sacred event happened. So we can go talk
Yeah.
about the
And
sacred event.
honestly, sorry, I was just gonna say, like, because we on our 100th episode, we were like, it's coming this year, like it's about to be here. And then another thing that kind of like I think threw the wrench in there for me was the Jay-Z concerts. Like I was just like, this is kind of
Um,
in the middle. Like this doesn't feel like a rollout. So whatever, but we were going to take it regardless. So the sacred event recently that happened, we talked about it on the show.
we talked but we didn't talk about it through this lens because we hadn't fully fleshed it out. But basically, a lot of people, including me and Samantha, were very drawn to Beyonce's outfit and how the outfit looked on her body. And we're not saying this in a bad way, but we're saying she looked glowing. And usually when someone's glowing, they're pregnant. But the outfit choices was very just the first outfit specifically was very just not Beyonce. She
Right.
was in like a pencil skirt, like a white like draped shirt, and then like
A
and
blazer.
I've been calling it a church blazer over that white draped shirt. And I call it a church blazer
You're
because it's very
hilarious.
reminiscent of like a deaconess doing like, the ushering the people into the church with the long ass blazer. And in
Right.
my mind, it's just not Beyonce. Like this is not something she normally would wear. She doesn't normally wear
Yeah.
blazers, and unless it's like something with her foundation. And then also she's usually like in something that shows her curves. So to
Yes.
be completely dressed like that to me raised
Yes, the
alarm.
blazer there was the blazer for
Yes, and we'll
me.
put images there. But
Yeah.
then secondly, the thing that really got me Samantha was the picture she took with Mona Leo. So
Yeah, so, like, a lot of the pictures that were first coming out were the unedited pictures of, like,
mhm,
her, the people that were at the event, so we, like,
mhm,
got Mona Leo. We were getting all these photo dumps for
mhm,
all of the people that
mhm.
were there, and, yeah, the picture of Mona Leo I mean, I told Alexis, like, we both, like, had that thought of
We
just,
both,
like
without talking to each other, were like looking at
yeah,
her, like
like,
looked at her.
I think she might be pregnant,
Pregnant.
like, that's pregnant was the word that came
Right.
in my head.
Her stomach was just like a little like low, not in a fat way, but in a way of like lowerly, like
Yeah.
protruding as if it was like an early pregnancy. And it made sense to think about it that way with the coupling with the fucking church blazer. And so we'll put those images there with her and Mona Leo.
Yes,
Like,
and we weren't the only people that thought
no,
this, like,
no.
there was definitely a little bit of chatter about,
Mm-hmm.
like, couple I saw Alexis, like, an astrologer that I follow, like,
Right.
was like, "She like, don't hate me, but, like, she might be pregnant," and I was just like, "This girl I really actually trust," and that's what I was thinking too.
And
So
also the video, like,
mhm.
again, like Samantha said, people were putting out their unedited pictures of just Beyonce and, and one was
Yes.
a video, like a
We're
video,
gonna
what do you
put it
call
in
it? It's
too.
called like it's not a boomerang, but it's like a video of
It was
her
just
and
a short
a short
video of
video.
it
Okay.
was like a part of a dump, and
Yes.
it was literally like I told Alexis, it's almost like she almost looked like she was about to hold her bump,
Like hold her bump in the picture. And she does reach
and
for
she
her
kinda
stomach and then
stops.
stops with the realization, like, oh shit.
Yes, she was like, "Oh,
And
yay," like, I'm about to
right.
post a picture, and then she, like, stopped. And so yeah, that was, like, from that moment on, and then okay, so then Beyoncé
Wait, well, hold
posts
on, hold on. So then
mhm.
that made me and Samantha think she's pregnant, and that's when initiating us starting to talk about like she's pregnant. So then go for
Yes.
it. So then
Well,
she
then I was just
posts.
gonna she posts, like, how she has to do her post. So she does her post,
Mhm.
and it's, like, edited, and people are just like, "Pregnant
Right.
where?" And,
So
like
that shows that people were thinking pregnant because the comments are like pregnant where and stuff because
right.
it was edited to the gods. I mean, she sent that picture in a People magazine where she's in that corset outfit. I mean, edited to the gods.
Yes. And you guys, like, just from my own Beyoncé intel, it's like any picture we see is going to be heavily edited.
Yes.
That's just how it is. Like,
Celebrities do it. Yeah.
yeah, celebrities do it. We do it at
It's
this
part of
point.
branding. It's part of branding. It's a part of just
Yes.
how you release footage and pictures at this point. Yes.
Yes. Right. And it's just like these pictures are like going down in history. Like they're not
Mhm.
they're not
Exactly.
without retouch. So she puts out her pictures, kind of quiets it down. In the
Mhm.
midst of all this, me and Alexis are like I'm still just like, okay, I
We're
really
like, she's
think it,
pregnant, yeah.
but like, because it like, kind of quieted down and like I feel like people it's so interesting. Like I think it's a good thing, I guess, but like people do not want to
I mean,
say
she's a
that.
person that's, untouchable to that because then it turns into, like, you're talking about our body, and it's like, we are
Right.
talking about our body, but we're not saying it in a negative way. Someone looking pregnant is not a bad thing,
Right.
especially if they are pregnant, and secondly, it also could mean they're glowing, it doesn't mean they're fat, and so it's just like, for us, it was more so just like, we thought
Yes, this
we
is
just
how she
noticed.
has looked
Yes,
when
when
she
she's
has been
looks right.
pregnant
We are
before.
Beyonce's fans, and we've seen her and loved her when she's pregnant, and we thought she looked that way.
Yes, like
So
her
then
face was looking like how it did back in the day.
so then we move into, for me, the next jump is the purple dress. Is that the
So
next jump?
yeah,
Okay.
so speaking of that, so all of this comes with the 10-year anniversary of
Mhm.
Lemonade coming out. So she's making references to that,
So
like
she's posting, when she says references, she means Beyonce has been posting on
yes.
Instagram, like dumps about lemonade. Like she's been posting, like she posted one where she's on a beach with holding 3 lemons
Oh
and
yeah,
then
and
holding.
everybody was like, "Act 3 is
Right,
coming," and
and then
I'm just like,
holding
"It's not
the
that."
Sir Davis bottle, and she writes down, like, something about lemonade. She also posted, like, it's 10 years ago that she made lemonade. So, like, we want you to
Yes.
think about that context as we're saying all these things.
And she had her I did notice, like, her Sir Davis event. I was like, "Is she gonna, like, come to?" Because she had some type of I think it was a lemonade anniversary with Sir Davis or something,
Mm,
like, they did, like, a pretty big event, and I
mhm.
was like, "Is she gonna go?" And it was, like, just for, like, the influencers, like, she
Okay.
didn't go. Um
So, like, one thing about lemonade that I want to just reiterate before we get into the purple dress is that lemonade obviously was the journey of, betrayal, on the heels of what we just talked about, cheating, betrayal to redemption, right? She turned lemons into lemonade. She's now, like, forgiven her husband out
Mhm.
of that. She birthed the twins, and
And we
um
first got a glimpse of this at the Met
in the
Gala.
Met Gala, that was 10 years ago. When she was the last time she was at the Met Gala was 10 years ago when she was Lemonade had just released. She went
Yes.
alone, remember?
Yep, she went
And, it
along,
was just a big deal, but I
and
think
before that,
the
yeah, the
biggest thing is, like,
elevator.
the story
Mhm.
arc is that they overcame this bad thing, the Black families together were in love. So Beyoncé then comes out a couple days ago, paparazzi, for a family dinner in a purple dress that is literally the size of a trash bag. Like, I'm not saying
Alexis,
it looked like a trash bag, but I'm trying to tell you that it was drapey, it was big, it was
yes.
meant
It
to
was
cover.
not
It
holding
was
her
a
shape at
beautiful
all.
dress, but I'm saying
Yeah.
it was the shape of a trash bag, like, it had no shape. And to me, it immediately sounded alarmed of why she's wearing, again, something big that's covering her shape. Mind you, Kelly Rowland was there in a
Yeah,
t-shirt,
I
Blue
know.
was in a
I
hoodie and
swear.
sweatpants. Like, this, for her to be wearing such an exaggerated big dress that's drapey and long and exaggerated is strange to a casual family dinner where people are wearing t-shirts, okay? And it's not like Beyonce's just fabulous. Like, she wasn't in the, like, curvy ass, like, dresses. This was a
I mean,
change.
I thought it was like, okay, like, you're gonna be taking these pictures, like I think it was like because like you said, like, yeah, she was in something bigger, but also she looked different because she was taking these pictures that she was
That's
planning
true.
to post
Yes.
that literally in the picture she references like when she's stepping down on the hold up video
Mhm.
and so we're just like okay like she's nodding to lemonade, we're
Mhm.
obviously in the 10 year, so mind you the Delulu Hive is like it is act 3, like, we
Mhm.
are getting act 3, like,
Right, she's in dark purple, like Prince, they're
yes,
making things to
right,
Stevie Nicks, like, but
yes,
I thought immediately, here goes another big ass outfit that's covering her body, and, why is she in such a big ass outfit that's so exaggerated covering her body when everybody else is in fucking t-shirts and sweatpants and hoodies to a
and
family dinner?
my thought was because I saw her face first, and I was like, "Okay, that's a pregnant Beyonce." I was like, "That is Queen Bee is pregnant," like, and so then I saw the dress and then we saw the post. So it was kind of like driving me a little crazy because I'm on Twitter and everybody is just like, Beyonce's coming. We started even getting like TikTok analysis of like Beyonce's coming. Also, another piece of like evidence that we are getting something, and it would be hilarious if like this had nothing to do with it. Like somebody was like the THX.
Yes,
So let me
go ahead.
yeah.
Explain it.
So THX is a production company that we've seen. They have like a very specific sound. It's that like I don't know how to do it. But it's like it's very striking, and one of the what is the guy?
We'll connect them to Beyonce.
I know, that's what I'm trying to say. So let me see. Lore Breakers. Okay, right. I'm trying to remember their name. So Lore Breakers like made this connection a long time ago that like Beyonce was using that intro sound at the end of Cowboy Carter tour. So they were like, okay, like she is probably partnering with them and they're going to be doing a visual.
With them. Like she has partnered with them for the Formation World Tour in 2016. So it's like
she did?
Yes, it's a THX Limited or LTD partner with Beyonce to debut their THX Live certification program on her 2016 The Formation World Tour. This collaboration aimed to ensure the highest quality audio experience in large stadiums. So to me, that's more so the red herring than Cowboy Carter. And so basically,
can you send me that?
Yes, what Samantha's trying to say though is basically THX is what I just read to you what they are. They tweeted a date, was it? Or
so they tweeted in March. They said it returns April 2026. And then one day ago, they tweeted T-3 days. So like people under the comments are like it's coming, like, oh my God, like they're like losing their mind. Right. People are like, okay, we know something's coming.
But again, keep in mind, they partnered with her for the Formation World Tour, which is the Lemonade album. And she's been posting about like on her Instagram, it's 10 years of Lemonade, yada, yada.
Right. She's been trying to get us off of this.
She's trying to get us off of Actors. So me and Samantha believe this is happening. Next week is the Met Gala. We believe at some point we are going to get a drop of the Formation World Tour like full length video, I guess you would say.
Yes. There's one other thing. I'm sorry. So on Apple Music, they put out the set list for Formation.
Oh, that's right.
And it's like in purple. And
like so randomly they put it out.
Like I mean, they could be doing like, it says 10th anniversary.
But we know what's happening.
But it's just like, okay.
They put it out randomly in purple. So again, purple dress, yada yada. So what me and Samantha think is happening, we're going to get the drop, the tour like footage of Formation World Tour, whether that's theaters, which everybody's whether that's dropping, however it is. People are going to eat it up to commemorate the 10 years. This also will give her time to not release Act 3 because we actually... Oh, so this is the last thing. Mm-hmm. Vogue put out an article.
Oh, yes.
This is the smoking gun.
Oh, wait a minute. Vogue... So I just got to give Danielle, put some respect on Danielle's name because she was doing this. She's like doing this project for the Met with her friend. And so she was researching the Met Gala. And they mentioned something about like the pregnant body being like one of like the themes. And so today I just looked it up. I was like Met Gala, 2026. And this is an
article by Vogue, y'all. Like,
yes, this is Vogue's article. It says everything you need to know about the Met Gala. And the first picture is pregnancy dress.
We'll put the image up. Pregnancy dress. And it's a pregnancy dress. And it's like somebody in couture, pregnancy dress. And the whole like
yeah, that's what the whole really confirmed it.
The whole theme is a costume art, and will consider depictions of the dress body from across the Met's couture department. Beyonce is co-chairing it, as we know, but the first image that Vogue puts up for everything you need to know about the 2026 Met Gala, knowing Beyonce's returning, she's co-chairing, is an image of the pregnancy dress. So immediately...
So then we were like, okay.
Me and Samantha were talking about it all day. We were like, this is it. So again, back to what we think is happening. we're gonna get the visuals for the tour for
Formation.
Formation World Tour.
Mm-hmm.
That allows her to buy time so that she doesn't have to release Act 3 yet.
Yeah,
Because
she's
we
throwing us a
believe
bone.
she's throwing us a bone because this should have been Act 3, but instead she's pregnant. At the Met Gala, she will then show that she is pregnant. She will reveal
Yeah,
she's
she's
pregnant,
gonna reveal
and we
it.
will ride this Formation World Tour shit until possibly she births a baby. After birthing the baby, I think she'll probably then start the official rollout of Act 3. That'll give her plenty of
Mm-hmm.
time to, whatever she wants to do, whether, get in shape, plan the tour, whatever it is. So by the time the tour
She
comes
probably already
around,
has all that planned
right, she
out,
probably already has it all
honestly.
planned out. And by the
That's
time the tour comes
really
around, she'll
smart.
have her fourth baby. She's 44. We know she's obsessed with the number 4, and she will be
That's
ready
what I
to
told
tour. I would
Alexis
not
too.
be surprised actually if Act 3 is a picture, the cover is her on a horse with a pregnant body. I would not be surprised by that. Or 4 children, her 4 legacies around her. I would not be surprised by that. But I believe, and also this is on the heels of her, Beyonce doesn't talk to us. However, her publicist, Yvette, has been on every Twitter account
Oh yeah, that
commenting,
was
commenting,
the thing.
anybody tweeting saying that Act 3 is coming, get ready. She is literally commenting saying
It is not.
it's not coming. It is not coming anytime soon. This is false. All of that type of stuff. So they're
Yeah.
trying to get ahead of it because they know people are anticipating it, and I think she knows
Yes.
people would be a little upset. But I think so.
Yes.
That's why they're throwing us the bone. But with all of that, but to me, the Vogue, her co-chairing Vogue, coming back 10 years later on the heels of Lemonade, they've made Lemonade, and the first image is the pregnancy dress for the theme. I can't help but
And
think
Yvette.
this
Yeah.
is a pregnant Beyonce announcement.
Yes, it is. It is. She is pregnant and they are trying to get us off of Act 3 right now
Right, because it's gonna be a
because
while. She's gonna have to birth the baby and, get healthy.
and it's like, yeah, it's just like it's gonna be some time.
Mhm.
So and then you tell me that, Jay-Z's on the New York Times magazine. It's just like
Mhm.
and then I also told Alexa, I'm like, everybody's announcing an album this
Mhm.
year, like
Mhm.
literally so many
'Cause
people,
they
and
know
it's
she's not
like,
coming.
yeah, so
And I also
yeah.
just again want to talk about Beyonce's obsession with the number 4. And it's just like Samantha's like a psychic told her she's gonna have 4 children. But it's like she's 44 having her 4th child. Like I think that shit means something to Beyonce.
It
And
does. It
again, it's like,
does.
and then she can kind of create the story arc of, 10 years ago, my family was broken. You
I
found out about the
know.
transgressions. However, we've overcome it. And look, we now have
Mhm.
a 4th baby out of love 10 years later. I mean, I can see the fucking caption on Instagram already,
Mhm.
And, and again, it just explains the outfits. It explains the big ass purple dress. It explains the church coat. It explains the pregnancy dress being the first image for the theme for the costume art. It explains the coach. I mean, it explains it all to me.
Yes, yeah, I mean, now we have all of the things that we need to say because at first it was just the
We were just going off
sacred
our eyes,
pictures, and I
okay?
was just like I was still like, maybe it is coming, like
Mhm.
maybe I'm wrong, but
And just the umbrellas where it's like you normally will see at least a couple pictures of Beyonce going to the car, maybe 3 pictures, of 3-second situation. But the fact that the umbrellas were all around her to the point where
it
you could
was
not see
giving
anything.
Met Gala.
Yeah,
It
exactly. It
was
was
giving like
giving.
you're not supposed to see her
See,
until you are
exactly.
on the
It's giving like something serious is getting hidden to the point where we are not showing you any angle of her body or her head or her toes. Like, and to me, Beyonce, I mean, one thing is Beyonce has very rarely does that. Very rarely does that. And so I think it's for a reason.
Yeah, so that's what we think. We're like,
We could be delulu hive, but
I'm
we want to put it
curious
out
how
there.
it will be. Yes, I'm curious how it will be, you know, like I'm curious if people are going to be like truly, truly shocked. I feel like
Yes.
they're trying to give them hints. They're like trying to like give them a
I think people will
home.
be gagged because I think that at the end of the day, people, and I'm not trying to be rude, but people will look to her age and his age. I mean, she is 44. It is a blessing to have a baby at any age, but at 44, that is a high risk pregnancy. And most people at 44 aren't having their 4th child. Also coupled with a 56-year-old, is he?
Yeah,
A
it's 56.
56-year-old man who's the father. And so it's just like,
Yeah, but
so
it's
like I think
just
it doesn't come across as the number one thing because of their age. I really do
right.
think that's just what it is.
Yeah, for sure. People are just like Yeah, you're right. And if they haven't like thought about this yet, like, have
Mhm.
like come to terms with it
Mhm.
yet, it probably will be a shock to
Yeah,
a
like, I
lot of
mean, until
people.
I saw those pictures, if someone had just told me, "Do you think Beyonce's having another kid?" I'd be like, "No, she's too old." I would just say that. And that's
Alexis,
not to be rude. I just more so mean like the human body reproductive system of a woman
I
at
know.
44 is very hard to get pregnant. It's hard for people to get pregnant
Right.
sometimes at
But
24.
people
So at 44,
I guess I do think maybe I'm like seeing um
it happens, but
more
it's hard.
especially if you have the money. You know what I'm
Yes, and
saying?
I think
Like
that's the context. She has the money and the
especially if you
doctors to
have
do
the
it.
money, it's just like it's not that huge. I'm like, how old was Serena Williams when she had her baby? Like, you know what I'm
She wasn't
saying? Like,
40.
let me
I
see.
mean, maybe the
She just had
second,
a
but the first
baby.
one, no.
Right. But then we're not talking about our first
When is she, what
child.
how much is I mean not how much. When did she have the second
So
child?
Serena Williams is 44 now also. Wow.
So she had her baby maybe at 42, 41. The second one.
Let me see. Damn, Serena. I'm like on her I'm on her Wikipedia. I'm like
You got to get
scroll.
down because
Like,
she
god
got
damn.
everything. But when was
She
she?
is very
Just Google what age did she have her second child?
what age did
What age did Serena Williams have her second child? She had her second child at 41. So in August of 2023, she had her
yeah.
second child at 41. So, okay, I mean, again, when you're rich and you have the doctors, I'm sure it happens, but I think that most people aren't immediately thinking, "Oh, she's gonna have a
Yeah,
baby
people
because of
aren't
her age and his
immediately
fucking
think
age." He's like 4 years
people
away from
aren't
60.
Alexis, do you see Robert De Niro just had a baby?
And
Like,
people thought that was gross. You know what
I
I'm
mean,
saying?
it's not
And
that
we're
it's just
shocked.
that it's I mean, I don't think
I
I
was
don't
shocked when I heard
I
that Robert
wasn't
De Niro had a
shocked.
fucking baby. I was shocked. I was like, "What the
I
fuck?"
wasn't shocked.
I was like, "That's disgusting," and I was literally gagged because he's even
I
older.
wasn't. I wasn't, like, shocked, like, "Oh my god." It was just like, "Whoa," like, that's, like I mean, it was like I was shocked in a
I'm about to
way,
say, "Girl, this
but
is
it's
a
not, like
82-year-old having
but
a baby. You are shocked."
yes, an issue. But what I'm saying is that people I just feel like men be having babies old, like, in their 60s, 50s.
Well, she can have that. Like she will be we believe will be with a man who is a 60 with a 4-year-old. So yeah, like I mean, this is all alleged. Again, this is me and Samantha's theories, but we believe she's pregnant and that's what's gonna get announced at the thing. I think it's gonna break the internet. It's gonna be gag us, it's gonna gag people in many
Right.
ways.
We were starting to also talk about, like, what we think she's gonna wear. I was
Mm,
telling Alexis, like, I hope she does something different with the hair. We
me
always hope
too.
she does it once like, does something different.
Don't bore us
I
with the
sent her
hair.
the, pictures of Queen
Queen
Charlotte.
Charlotte, yeah.
I was like, it would be cool if she did something like that. But yeah, we'll see what she does. It's
Maturity is what I'm talking about. So I don't know if you see this, but that's Party, who Megan used to date.
mm,
And he said, "My character hasn't been on this show in 3 seasons. I've been replaced multiple times." Basically talking about like the drama that's going on with Megan. It's like that's what I'm saying. She needs maturity. She needs to date someone who would not even use social
never do
media, to
that,
be honest. Like
yeah.
at the point who's like above social media. And I but back to what you were saying, sorry, I just saw that. But yes,
Mm.
I hope she doesn't bore us. We want her to do something interesting. I would love to see her hair color change, like, just gag us, like, don't bore I'm, like, literally Samantha sent me the pictures of the, like, purple dress, and I said, "I'm bored." Like, I was like,
I
"There's
know,
nothing."
Alexis is
And it's like,
looking
I love Beyoncé, but it's just like, I'm bored, like, I need to see something more inspiring.
Yeah, we shall see. I am happy that it's like we don't have to wait too long to know officially and just like have all of like our suspicions answered. And, be fed in some way. Like I will definitely watch the formation tour depending on if I gotta like pay for it or like, I don't know if
Imma
I got
watch it, like,
are
Lemonade
you
is my
going
favorite
to the
album.
would you go to the movies like if it dropped in the
Yes,
movie
absolutely.
theaters?
Lemonade is my favorite album of all time. It touched me. I was going through a breakup at the time, like right after. It's like I resonate with that album. So it's just like for me, I will be in the theaters ready. Okay? Ready, honey.
Aw.
Absolutely. And I mean everybody will. I feel like Lemonade to a lot of people, they think that's her.
Yeah,
What is it
her
called?
best
Magnus,
album.
yeah. When do they call it?
Yeah,
Magnus Opus or whatever, something like that.
yeah,
Like they believe that is her. Like a lot of
yeah,
people will
her
be there.
best album. I mean, absolutely, and people, like, underestimate how much the Beehive, like, has been begging for this, like, they have been begging for the formation tour, just like the visuals, like, it's almost on that level of, like, the visuals,
Mhm.
so
Mhm.
that will be, a little treat for
It's smart, but we'll see what
us.
happens. But we wanted to put it here, folks, first, because if we are right, come subscribe, come to us every week, because
Yes,
we
right.
really we
We're
really be
into
digging
this.
into our shit. Okay.
And next time, because we are like these conversations that we have, they really are our Beehive Buzz
Hmm.
episodes. Like,
Hmm.
because, the real Beyonce tea, like, it is kind of under wraps. Like, it's
Hmm.
just kind of like we might have the lowdown
Girl,
that you
Mama
guys
Tina's
might
like
want.
listening to this and is like, y'all don't know nothing. We're gonna get a mean comment from Mama Tina one day being like, these
No,
ladies just talk about Beyonce. Get a life. It's like we
no.
love her. We love you. Like this is just
We're
our
not talking
opinion. We're
bad.
talking bad. It's our
Alexis, it's
praise.
it's obvious that we're fans.
I know, but I just feel like us saying she's pregnant to some people might be for some reason an insult. And I'm just like, this is all
At
coming
this
out of
point, I
love.
think Yvette is dying for people to, like, get off of Act 3 right now. Like, if anything, we are helping steer the turn. Like, let's have little, somebody talking about it
Hmm.
because, yeah, the disappointment of not Act 3, that's why Yvette had to say something because
Mm.
the way that, like, people are, would be like, no, like people that you've told is just like,
And
no.
like, look, our number one used word last year when the Riverside did our rap was Beyonce. So anyone like
Oh
we
my
love her
god.
down. We just
Anybody
believe she's
that
fucking
knows
pregnant.
me
It is what it is. We just believe she's pregnant. Just like y'all look at pictures of Rihanna sometimes and be like, she's pregnant, and then sometimes y'all are right. That's what we think
right.
what this is happening. And so we'll see what
Yes.
happens.
I mean, you guys, anybody that knows me will tell you that I love Beyonce and also, like, just have been a part of this Beehive lore for so
Yeah, Samantha
long.
was at the Beyonce experience front row in the pit, like paid $50 or whatever it was. Like
Yes,
she's
it was
been
more
with
than
the
that,
shits. Oh,
but
okay. Sorry, my bad.
just because
But
I
she's
feel
been with
like
the
we
shits.
had to we made a presentation to get
She
those
did a
tickets.
fucking presentation to get the tickets.
To
Like,
get the Beyonce experience ticket. And I will also say, like, I have also just been in special moments. Like, I remember when she was pregnant doing Roseland.
Samantha was at Good Morning America at 7 a.m. in New York from
I
Maryland
was.
to see Beyonce live in the TRL days. Like, y'all can't
Right.
tell me shit. Like,
But y'all,
basically.
Roseland, that's when she was pregnant with Blue, and
Hmm.
we knew, like, I'll never forget. It was me, Gretchen, and somebody. I feel like it was like a gay boy or something.
Hmm.
Was like, she's pregnant. We were like,
Hmm.
oh my god, and
Hmm.
like she was,
Yes.
So we be early to
We be
things.
early to stuff. So, what we're trying to say is we'll see next week, but tune in, everybody, to those Met Gala pictures because we
Yes,
believe we are going to get the fourth Carter. Okay.
yes, I
So,
know.
we're excited.
The last thing I wanted to ask you,
Hmm.
because I was gonna say Runway's coming out.
Hmm.
Devil Wears Prada 2, are you going this
Of course. I
weekend?
wanted, yes,
Did you get your
absolutely.
ticket?
Not yet, but I keep saying I need to get the ticket, I need to get tickets. But I absolutely want to see Devil Wears Prada too. I am so excited.
Did you see Lady Gaga and Doechii, their song
Literally,
together?
Courtney just like talked to me about it. I need to watch it.
Yes, it's so good. Definitely got me excited for it,
Hmm.
and it's just like, this is amazing seeing
Do you have your
Doechii
tickets?
and Lady Gaga. No, I don't have my ticket yet. I need to talk to my mom. I need to, like, we need to make it a little date.
Make it a little deep, but it should be fun. And I'm
But
just
yeah,
excited for Anne Hathaway. I mean, I want to see Mother Mary. I mean, there's so many different movies she's coming out with that I want to see. So I'm just excited.
I know. I'm really happy for Doechii. That lab is
Hmm. It is huge,
huge.
huge
Like,
for
that
him.
is huge. And yeah, it's just fun. It's just like the Met and Devil Wears Prada 2 happening all at the same time is
Great
like very great
great
timing,
branding, great marketing,
branding.
great everything. Whoever thought of that, like, it's
Yes.
very smart,
All
very
right.
smart.
Yes. Okay. Well, next week, I'm like, is it next
Well,
week?
it's next week. So yeah, next week maybe we'll talk about
Yes. I mean,
maybe
we're going to talk
we're
all
gonna
about
talk
it.
about all about it. So we'll see if we're right. That's basically what we're saying.
Yes. All right, you guys. Thank you so much for listening. Make sure you guys email us any questions or comments, or just get in touch with us at whoamitojudgepod@gmail.com. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed. Hit the like button. Every video you watch, you got to be hitting that like button, y'all. Like, we really are growing and it really matters. So thank you so much for listening, and we'll talk to you guys next week. Bye.
Thank you so much for listening. Remember to email us your discussion topics at whoamitojudgepod@gmail.com. Also, remember to subscribe to Who Am I to Judge podcast on Spotify and everywhere you get your podcast. If you love us, please rate us and review. And if you don't, leave us alone. Tell a friend to tell a friend. See y'all next week. Bye, friends.